Hey friends, it's Betsy from A Flourishing Place, and in today's video we are talking all about how to clean your house fast. Met before. My name is Betsy. I have a wonderful husband and 2 small kids and a 3rd one on the way. Today I kind of wanted to do a clean the house fast tips for different lengths of time. So if you have 10 minutes to clean, if you have 30 minutes to clean, if you have 2 hours to clean, or if you have a whole day to clean. How you clean the house if you have 10 minutes versus how you have 2 hours is very different. So let's jump right in. The 10-minute clean, what does that look like? For me, the 10-minute clean is grabbing a laundry basket and you're just throwing everything that is loose clutter or loose stuff into this laundry basket. And I'm just right and left, just throwing stuff in there, clearing off surfaces, cleaning up the floor. Like I said, I have little kids, and so there's always just toys and things scattered all over the floor in the living room. That's just how it is. So as quickly as possible, clearing that space, grab that, fill it with stuff, and off it goes into our bedroom. Second thing is compiling paper clutter. Do not take the time to go through it. Now, the big worry, obviously, when you compile paper clutter is that you're going to lose stuff that's important. That's why we have it out in piles, right? Set time aside after having your company over to go through that basket or that box or whatever of paper clutter. Number 3 is the bathroom. I'm checking the toilet, I'm checking the sink, I'm putting out a fresh hand towel, I'm making sure there's hand soap in the soap dispenser, and I'm making sure that the toilet paper is stocked up. The last thing I have on here, and this is a question mark, and that is dishes. I do my best to keep on top of the dishes, but obviously real life is that doesn't always happen. The best I can do in a situation like that, I stack them on one side of the sink, and you could even like drape a towel over them if you want to make it maybe make it look like you have clean dishes drying, you know, in the sink, like you're really on top of things. But stacking them in the sink and making the counters look as cleaned off as possible is kind of the best you're going to get with a 10-minute clean. Okay, now on to the 30-minute clean. If I have a half an hour before people are coming, I have 20 extra minutes, and you can do a lot in 20 extra minutes. I'm a little bit more thorough, and I do the dishes. I make sure I clean off the kitchen counters. If the dishwasher has cleans in it, I unload that, and then I load the dirties. And then I usually will put either a kettle of, this is winter time right now, so I'll put on some coffee or hot water, get that boiling, pull out some mugs. If I have some cookies handy or some things, putting those on a plate. So just a little something like that to make it feel homey and cozy. Bottom line, the biggest thing when people come over, if someone can come in, kick off their shoes, have a place to sit, and you can offer them a warm beverage. Really, by and large, for most people, unless it's somebody that's super judgmental, that's all they care about. That's all they want, and that's all it takes to make them feel welcome. Okay, so that's the 30-minute clean. 2-hour clean, we just go a little bit more in depth. Instead of just throwing everything in a laundry basket, I'm actually putting those things in a laundry basket, and then I'm delivering them to where they need to go. I'm not doing any sort of decluttering at all with a 2-hour clean. I still don't feel like there is time for that. I'm gonna go back to paper clutter, and I'm gonna say again, compile your paper clutter. Do not start going through paper clutter. You might be thinking, well, with 2 hours, I have time to go through some paper stuff. Oh, it is like a black hole that you just cannot get out of once you're in it. I feel like maybe this is just me. Next one, clean the bathroom. Again, you've already done the sink, the toilet. We've already talked about that kind of stuff, but you can go more in depth, sweeping the floors, making sure the vanity is totally cleaned off and wiped down. Now, I don't clean my shower tub or anything like that with a 2-hour clean because honestly, like we have a shower curtain. We just close the shower curtain. I'm vacuuming with a 2-hour clean. This is something that I don't do typically with a 10-minute clean or a 30-minute clean. We have carpet in the main area of our house, and I really feel like the biggest thing is to get the toy clutter picked up and just get the clutter out of the way. And our carpet hides quite a bit, and so I don't necessarily feel like I have to vacuum before company comes over if I only have 30 minutes. So for 2 hours, I do vacuum. With a 2-hour clean, I do the dishes, I wipe down the kitchen counters, I make sure that the kitchen looks great. I'm putting on tea water, putting on coffee, getting some snacks ready, nothing fancy, and then I am wiping down my windows. I have young children. The front window of our house, the front kind of picture window in the living room, gets to be just a slimy mess. That window and the sliding glass door, those two are kind of the places where the kids press their nose up against the window, wipe their hands down the glass. I'm not wiping down all the windows in the house, but those 2 windows are a hot spot for slime. All right, now for a full day clean. What I would add to the things that I've already mentioned with full day cleaning is mopping. I will dust and I will clean the cobwebs in the corners. I add that again again, to the other things that I'm already doing, surfaces, bookshelves, and tables, you know, that kind of stuff. And then I will also grab my cobweb duster and dust corners of rooms and dust the light fixtures and that kind of thing. I will pull out the donation bin when I am doing a full day clean. Again, set aside paper clutter. It just kills your motivation for getting other stuff done. When there's a lot of other chores around the house that you're up, you're moving, you're doing stuff, you're going from one thing to the next, you sit down, you're looking at things, it takes time, you're going through one piece of paper at a time. It just kills the momentum. Set it aside and do it at another time. Sweeping the front porch. This is different for different people. For us, we have a nice little front porch. I pay no attention to this when I have a short amount of time to clean, but if I have a full day and I'm really getting the house in shape, I will sweep the front porch, make sure the front mat is clean. I will knock down any cobwebs around our little front porch light. It's the place when people ring the doorbell or they knock, they're standing there waiting for you to come and answer, and they're looking around. And yeah, it would be nice if they weren't looking at my cobwebby light and my dirty front porch. You have time to do it. It's nice to do. I've mentioned it before, but I follow the Clean Mama cleaning routine. It does make this whole process easier. In the words of Gretchen Rubin, it is much easier to keep up than to catch up. The Clean Mama cleaning routine has been incredibly helpful for me in being able to keep up on house chores. Most of the time, our house is fairly fast to clean up because most of the time I'm keeping on top of the chores enough so that it's not a disaster when somebody is coming to visit. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you are interested in more about the Clean Mama cleaning routine, I will link some videos down below. And if you are interested in seeing that original how to clean your house fast video that I did, I will link that right here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.